Hello and welcome to the commentary from the creator of Lebowski and Friends. There is lots to talk about, so let's get into it. So let's start off with Season 1, the beginning of the Lebowski and Friends trilogy, but not the true beginning of the story. Get into that later. This series started way before the release last year. It was released on a now deleted channel, but the series was recovered and released with minor changes, mainly with Season 3. But it started as just a random video release on said deleted channel and gained views, so I created more. Once I filmed what is now episode 3 of Season 1, I decided to turn it into a full story that will be 8 episodes long. I made a roadmap of what the rest of the season would be and left potential to make further seasons, which I did make a Season 2 little after, like a week after one finished. I teased Season 2. I used the flashback scene in Season 1 and want to expand on it and make his demons come back to be a problem for all of them. Also wanted that scene to matter, because in Season 1 it was just a cool backstory scene, and that was it. With Season 2 I wanted emotion and an actual villain, unlike Season 1, that the supposed villain was more of the conflict between the turtles. This season was planned out from the start, same as the prequel, unlike Season 1 or 3. This season is probably the best overall of the 3, but not my favorite. Fun fact: the first episode of Season 2 was made up of 2 teasers, previously filmed for hype, with some new scenes in between. The season ended up well. Even if I filmed originally episode 1, a month later filmed the rest of the season with the Lebowski and Friends short series, which became Season 3 afterward. In episode 6 originally, there was a tease that there would be no Season 3, but just a lot of shorts being posted that continued the characters' interactions, like Season 1 was before becoming a season, but then, like Season 1, it became a season. That is why episodes 1 to 3, 4 and 5 feel very cut up together, because they were, which I believe those first 5 episodes are good and are needed for the story that Season 3 is telling, which is about the family breaking apart and then making a new one after the poor squad, which was introduced way too late into the season, which they were watching from the shadows of all the events during the Lebowski and Friends trilogy. Unlike Skelton, who is not evil, the leader of the poor squad, One Eye is pure evil like his father. The ending was well done, and the last 4 episodes of Lebowski and Friends Season 3 are the best in the series. Overall, the whole series was truly about family and how they are important, and that in tough situations they can help. Season 1 was about conflict within the family, and then one member gets hurt, and they all work together because they are family. Season 2, they are put through some of the hardest challenges they will ever face, but due to their willpower and help of their expanding family, they win. The villains are about family as well, but are misguided in revenge or tyranny. Season 3, the expanded family starts to break apart due to Lebowski, and after the One-Eye Bear declares war on them, they united into an unstoppable force with the help of the former poor squad members. And then the happy ending of Season 3, which afterward everything went back to normal and no more conflict arised. Then the adventures of Uncle Tom, the prequel to Lebowski and Friends, which I had the idea after I finished Season 3 to make this prequel series using the different characters from all 3 seasons to make the story more connected. The goal was to make the series look dirty and dark, to give the vibe things were different before the children were born. Also wanted to give Uncle Tom a deep origin story on his relationship with Charles Bob and when he is uncle. Filmed in a different location to expand the size of the universe. Same thing done for Season 3's final episodes. The villain is pure evil, even more than One Eye. One Eye wanted a family, so he found the poor squad, but wanted it so bad he became a tyrant. The Golden Bear is pure tyranny. He wants all power to himself. So One Eye isn't completely evil, but still is. The series turned out good, but like the trilogy has missed potential. Originally planned to be the same length as Season 3, like a scene showing how Tom and Ray met, but was left out due to not having perfect moments to place it in. The scrapped ending for Season 3, which was the original ending, was bad. In my opinion, just bad felt like a disaster. Things were building up and thrown out. Also, the scene in episode 4 of Season 3, where the creepy chants of Lebowski was supposed to lead to a Lebowski and Friends movie, with the short series being a prologue. Therefore, there will be no more of this current moment to Season 4 of Lebowski and Friends or Season 2 of The Adventures of Uncle Tom. This series will forever be on the internet for viewers to see and connect with this story of family with comedy. Thanks so much for supporting and watching. Take care.